You ever toured an HVAC company, a business, and seen how it's laid out and how they do business? Today, I want to give you a tour of my HVAC company. And viewers have been asking me questions like, how do I start my own business? Today, after I give you the tour, I want to talk to you about how to start your business and how I got my license. So let's take a tour of first, the sheet metal shop. We build all of our ductwork in-house custom. Hard metal, we can build it to custom fit your home. That way we can save you more space. Let's talk about the first table where everything starts out. This right here is the stomp shear, and we have 4x8 sheets of 26 gauge metal right there. When we go to a job and we lay it out and we start to build our first piece of square rectangular duct, this right here is where we start at. We take the 4x8 sheet of metal, put it through the stomp shear, cut it to the length we need. We go to this table here and we start to design the transition or whatever type of piece of duct that we're creating. After we get that, we take it to the Pittsburgh, okay? Got to put a Pittsburgh on it. If you don't know what a Pittsburgh is, look that up. This right here is a Pittsburgh machine, okay? You got to add an inch, inch and a half for Pittsburgh, and then your 1/4 inch lip. So this right here is your brake, okay? You got your brake. This is how you bend it. We have cut with our stomp shear, put it on the table, we measure it, we cut it to the transition that it's going to be, we put it in the Pittsburgh machine. If this right here is your Pittsburgh, see your Pittsburgh, that right there, and then they use the brake to make it to where it's a 90-degree angle right here. So, and that's a completed square duct. Of course, it's been cut off. All right, let's go to the line table. This is where you line it, okay? This is 1-inch liner. That is standard for the industry right now. It was 1/2 inch, now it's 1 inch. So we use that liner. How do you get the liner to stick to the duct? You use your little glue station here. This is a vent hood, so we don't have the fumes inhaled. And this right here is the glue gun, okay? Glue gun, and then some glue. And after you get the glue on the duct and you stick your liner onto your piece of metal, you've got to make sure that it stays. How do you make it stay? This is a pin spotter, all right? Durodyne pin spotter. All right, so this right here is the spot pin, and that's how you get the insulation, the liner to stay on the duct. See it welds right there into the metal. After you spot pin your insulation on your ductwork, that's your final step. Your ductwork has come together. It's probably looking great. Let's look at some other things inside of the sheet metal shop that we use here. This right here is how we cut and thread the gas pipe, all right? We use that tool right there by Rigid, and it's fantastic. Got some shelves for your registers, floor vents, ceiling vents. Up top is where we keep all of the return grills. And see, there's some insulation there. All right, let's show you where the filters are. We're off to see the filters, the wonderful filters of Oz. Filter area, where you can get all your filter necessities. We got 1-inch filters. We got 2-inch filters. We got Armaflex for your line sets. And we got return grills. All right. All right, let's keep on rolling, baby. You know what time it is.
This is where the magic happens.
This right here is wrap, 3-inch wrap. We use that to wrap our pipe. All right, let's take a look at the parts room, and then let's take a look at the offices. This right here is the parts room. This is where all the parts are. This is contactors, capacitors. This is a lot of TXVs, thermocouples, sequencers, and a lot of other parts. This is thermostats. And then you've got your conduit fittings, your copper, gas pipe fittings, all that good stuff. Let's take a look at the offices. Offices, board with all the jobs. Secretary, she's right there making sure everything goes smoothly. This is the main office right here. This is where I sit and hang out and don't do anything all day. Just kidding. I wish. All right, let's talk about, no, I don't wish, actually. I like to work. So let's talk about now how to get your contractor's license. So I did a video about how to get my contractor's license, and in that video I talked about you have to have a lot of experience. I think it's 3 to 5 years of experience in the field before you can fill out the application to take your contractor's license in Tennessee. In most states, Most states like Texas, for instance, has a Department of License and Regulations. So they're gonna have all your information on there. If you'll just look that up, type in your state and then put in license and regulations, it's probably gonna come up and give you the information you need to be able to figure out how to get your license. I had to get my electrician license, so I had to take a test through PSI exams online, and I had to go to a location, of course, but I had to register online at PSI. This right here is the NEC, National Electrical Code, and I had to study this material. So after you went to the website, you're gonna be able to find all the information you need, and you're probably going to have to take a test. The exam fee for the electrician license was $50. For my CMC, which is my general mechanical, it was $250. And I had to have around 10 books, and it took me 7.5 hours to take that test. So it was quite the ordeal. However, I went to American Contractors Network, which is a 2-day course, and I was able to fast track my way into getting that test taken and passed. So thank you, American Contractors Network. It was a great course. I definitely recommend it for anybody who's trying to get their contractor's license if you have that opportunity in your state. You have to have liability insurance. That's something that you have to have. I had to pass a business and law exam, and that was a separate book. It was much smaller than the NEC or any of the other books that I used for that matter. The business law exam is something that I had to pass for me to be able to have the contractor's license. You may have to pass that test in your state. I also had to fill out an application where I had a licensed plumber sign off and put their license on there that I did have the experience. So you have to have somebody vouch for you. Now, it might not apply to every state, but in Tennessee, that was something I had to do. So for me, having somebody that I worked with on a daily basis, which was honestly, it was somebody at the plumbing store. Don't mind naming names, but I won't, just for the fact that I want to keep all that information confidential. But I really appreciate who vouched for me, which I had done some plumbing work, of course. If you guys have any questions about how to get your contractor's license, how to start your own company, leave a comment below. I'd love to help you. Almost forgot to show you where most of the real business goes down here at the HVAC company. I got to show you before I leave to go do some work, because this is where it all goes down, in the no smoking area. All right. Are you in here? Here we go. The bathroom! Got you! Yeah! All right, guys, I'm just kidding. It's the bathroom. Let's get out of here. See you later, bathroom. Say goodnight, Kevin. Good night, Kevin. Hope you enjoyed touring the HVAC company today. There's a parts room, there's a sheet metal shop area, and then we've got, of course, some storage buildings. We got some units on the yard. Actually, we don't have any units on the yard. This is where the units get delivered. All the vehicles are gone right now because everybody's working. That's what I need to be doing. All right, see ya. So a lot of my viewers have asked me, what did you start out at when you started working for the HVAC company? And right here, I have a little card. The secretaries keep track of what everybody makes. And I wanted to show you that my beginning pay was $5.15 in 2003. Started helping sheet metal crews as a helper running ducts. And this right here is what I got 2 years later, $6. And then right out of school, 2008, right here, this is when I started co-oping through school, because I think I graduated late 2008, $9. Graduated, $12, 2008. So, and then of course now I can't let you guys know what I make. It's just salary, and of course it's only a couple dollars more. So guys, thanks for watching. I want to do this video just to show you what I started out at.